made on Ridgeway Sports Podcast, episode number 8. Hunter Keister back with
Kurt Mackey.
And he is ready to get into the show. We're going to just start off hot. I'm not even going to go through the list. You'll see it on the screen. Deshaun Watson has been traded. And he's been traded to one of your rivals.
Yep. Enemy number one now.
In the AFC North. What is your instant reaction? He works nights now, guys. So I'm the one that told her about this. He's just not seeing this. He just found out 5 minutes ago. We hopped right on here for you guys. And we got to get Kurt's cold, hard, instant reaction.
This is probably... This Friday can't get any worse. I thought it was a pipe dream. I thought there's no way he'd go there. And then as soon as they showed interest in getting rid of Mayfield in this trade, they didn't even do it in this specific trade, but just get rid of Mayfield for Watson, I thought, oh man, this better not happen, or we are doomed. We are doomed. And what do you know? Wake up, start this, and ding, 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 ding. Breaking news. Deshaun Watson traded to Cleveland. So right now, I am sick to my stomach. We're screwed. If he comes back and plays like the way he's probably going to come back and play, I think they're going to be a real problem this year. 100%.
Yo.
They're definitely going to be better than us. That's all I got to say. And, wow. Maury Cooper, Deshaun Watson, Nick Chubb, and Kareem Hunt. That's going to be a problem.
With the actual decent defense behind it.
And with the solid defense.
Usually it's like you got a really good offense, poor defense. But this team's really well-rounded.
It's got a good balance.
Yeah, it's going to be well-coached, and with Watson, it might do some damage. For me, as a casual fan of just the NFL, this trade is great. I mean, it makes the Browns into a real contender for the first time ever, pretty much, which is exciting to see new blood in the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson, who has a lot to prove after this, 27 counts of sexual assault and things of those nature, and he ended up beating that. He got dismissed all those charges, and now he's going to go play with Cleveland, which is a good team, and that's ready to win. So for football, I think it's a good trade.
I really just thought NFC was going to be where he was going to go.
But
just so he could avoid. Just so he could, because there's already too many good. The AFC is going to be. It's just going to be a war zone.
Yeah.
Whoever gets in the playoffs is going to be well deserved because it's too much. This is too much.
The AFC is stacked. As a Saints fan, I'm heartbroken. I was really hoping Deshaun Watson would come to the Saints because me and Kurt have always liked Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
Since he played at Clemson. I watched a lot more college football, and that sucks. Kurt can't root for him anymore.
Nope.
He's now enemy number one.
Enemy number one.
Deshaun Watson's going to be coming after his team twice a year for years on end.
You know, outside of Pittsburgh, that was just some pretty good quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Lamar, Burrow, and Watson.
Yep.
We got to deal with that.
And then
we got to deal with that.
If those teams stay together and then Pittsburgh actually gets like a good quarterback again, the AFC North is going to be the AFC West. Like right now, the West,
the West is stacked. We're stacked, but not like that. Right. But that is insane. I was so happy when he got Cleveland off that list, supposedly yesterday. Like, I was like, thank God, I don't have to worry about that problem. And then you just told me that? Like, are you serious, dude? Like, this cannot be happening. This cannot be happening. Like, I really... Because Baker was kind of the reason why that team was being held back, honestly. Because the rest of their team is pretty decent.
Yep.
But now with... Oh, man. Watson's already good, and then with the skill position players they already have, they're going to be elevated. Oh, I can't believe this. I'm so sick. I knew we were gonna finish in fourth, but now we're really gonna finish in fourth. Like now, it's set in stone. Unless we do, no, there's nothing we can do now. That's a wrap.
You guys get big?
Oh, I hope not. I'd rather play with Trubisky than him. Forget that. But I'm just sick. I don't know what else to say. I'm so sick right now. I want to throw up. I would think I'm going to throw up. My gosh. And nobody, I can't even hate on Cleveland for doing all those draft picks either, because draft picks you never know if they're going to pan out. But with a quarterback, now he's going to, long term, you're thinking at least 10 years. So, I don't know. I think that's just funny. Like you said, Cleveland traded with Houston, and Houston traded for him, and now that's crazy how that works.
Right.
And that draft. So, I guess the question is, how good would Cleveland be? Yeah. Are they gonna be better than Cincinnati?
Right.
That should be competitive.
Yeah.
Those should be some pretty good games.
Some games.
I would say most of the division games will be good, but if Cleveland makes the playoffs, I think they're going to be a pretty tough outing. That's for sure now. Unless some injuries strike them, yeah. I just don't.
They're going to be really good.
I'm going to say they will definitely get into the playoffs. That is a fact now. Man. I don't know how many. So they probably won't be picked until like the second round of this year's draft.
Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the third?
Yeah.
Huh.
Who needs picks if you're going to get a guy like Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, that really doesn't.
A proven superstar quarterback that is going to be hungry and desperate to prove everybody wrong, and he wants to win. Especially he's going to want to win for Cleveland.
When he was playing, he was arguably top 3 quarterback in the league.
Yep.
And now they got
a team around him. He was a top 3 quarterback with nobody.
He was held hostage in Houston when they traded Hopkins.
He was a top 3 quarterback with pretty much nobody.
Brandon Cooks, that was it.
Yeah.
And the rest of their team was just...
Will Fuller was meh, and everybody else was decent. Now he's got Amari Cooper, stud. Cleveland, they had a couple of decent receivers. They did get rid of
Jarvis Landry, and they didn't even trade Odell last year. Actually, did they? I don't know if they let him go or traded him, but they let go of Jarvis Landry, so it don't really matter though. Deshaun will make whoever they have look good.
Yeah.
That's just how good he is. He'll elevate the rest of their games, so it don't even matter. Not at this point. So, and I don't even think with that kind of position you can really get rusty, because maybe a year off would have helped him just stay healthy and just rest, because he was getting smacked around in Houston. Yeah. They never had a line to protect him. He was running around having to extend plays for his whole life. So, and they got a good line, so that's just another thing. Cleveland actually will be good. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Couldn't have been me. I don't know. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. I just wanted to get Kurt's instant reaction on that. But yeah, like I said, I think the Browns become a contender, pushing the Steelers cementally right now, at least, in 4th place in that division. But
for sure.
This AFC versus the NFC, it isn't going to be close. The AFC is going to be so stacked for so long, and it just keeps getting better and better and tougher out there. So it'll probably be Brady or the Rams versus whoever can come out of the AFC.
Good luck in that.
Right. So
that is a toss-up.
We're going to get into some NCAA basketball, and we're going to look at the bracket so far and look at the upsets that's happened so far. Kurt, have you kept up on anything with the basketball?
Nope. All I know is that we won.
Michigan did win their first. They did win the opening round. against Colorado State. If you want to hear more on that, should be a podcast up this weekend sometime from me. So we'll get into some more of that. I'm going to pull up the bracket. Alright guys, as we bring it back, we're going to start with the Richmond versus Iowa game, the 12-5 game, as the Richmond Spiders, the 12th seed, beat the defending Big Ten tournament champions, the Iowa Hawkeyes, who was the 5 seed, 67-63. And
wow. That's crazy, because Iowa they look pretty good. Jeez, man.
Oh yeah, that Gilliard, really good. He played really good. 24 points. Burton was good with 18. What did Iowa do? 21 out of Murray, 18 out of McCaffrey. Bohannon was kind of held in check, 2 and 7. Ooh. Other Murray, 1 of 6. Yeah, their bench did not do good at all.
Wow.
Neither of them really did. I mean, they really just ran like that 6-man with 21 BMB.
Yeah,
21 minutes,
typically in those bigger games, you just stick with your main guys. You don't get too deep into your bench.
They played all their bench, and they all played terrible, pretty much. All right, guys, come back to you. Gonna close out some of these stats for Richmond as they take down Iowa in a game. You know, I'm kind of keeping up with it at work, just trying to look at it at my phone when I can, and that's just a crazy upset in just a crazy first day. It went from 17 million, and then after the first day, that was 17 million brackets.
Yeah.
After the first day, I believe it was 743. That was left.
I believe it.
That was perfect.
Wow.
But yeah, as we're going to close out, Richmond, they got 21 minutes out of their bench. They kept it tight, 7-man rotation, which I think worked really well for them. And for Iowa, they just didn't get any productivity. 5 points, Rebraca, 6 points Perkins, 6 points Bohannon. You're not going to win games when your starters play that bad.
Nope.
And then your bench is shooting 1 of 6 Murray, Sanford 1 of 5, Toussaint 1 of 3, McCaffrey 0 of 2. You're getting solid minutes and no production on the offensive side. You're bound to have this happen. And for Iowa, they go from Big Ten tournament champions to first round NCAA tournament exit. So tough on them. But
dang, that's how it goes.
We're going to get into another one as we're going to talk about the biggest one of them all per se, as Kentucky
definitely the
falls
biggest one
to St. Peter's. The 15-seeded St. Peter's beats the 2-seeded Kentucky Wildcats with 8 losses on the year.
Big bad Kentucky.
St. Peter's Peacocks, baby.
Peacocks.
Yeah. St. Peter's Peacocks. Let's go, Peacocks. So, looking at this game, they win 85-79. Looking at the score, in OT, Kentucky gets 8 points, and that's it. That's nuts.
Overtime. You don't see a lot of those.
Yeah, it was tied the whole game, pretty much, and then
neck to neck.
OT. Yeah, went to OT. That was crazy. Banks, their guard, played 37 minutes, so almost the entire game, scoring 27 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Other than that, Rupert got 6 points, Drame got 7, Nadifo got 7. Anybody could? Drame got 8 rebounds, not bad. They played the whole team, and it took the whole team. And what happened? Kentucky. So 43 minutes. This 4 played the whole game, then, huh? That's the best. So he played the whole game. 11 of 16 for 30 points. 2 of 10. Washington, their guard was 2 of 10. Brady, their other guard, 1 of 9. Wheeler, 4 of 8.
Eek.
The bench, Mintz, the bench guard, 3 of 7. They just did not shoot the basketball well. shooting 26% from 3, Kentucky, and 42% from the field. And St. Peter shot 50% from the field, 52% from 3.
Wow. That's why.
85% from, they just played a perfect game, and that's what it took to beat Kentucky. It took overtime, and it took a perfect game out of St. Peter's, and so they get the win over Kentucky, and Kentucky is...
They're one of the big basketball schools, too. Like, they're always good. Wow.
Real early exit for them this year. So that was the other one, and then we had one more as UConn was the 5 seed. They lost in a game to New Mexico State. Kurt, what do you think about that? Another five losing to a 12.
That's just how it is every year, I feel like, in March Madness.
Oh, my God.
Always some crazy games.
Their point guard, 39 minutes, 37 points.
New Mexico State's?
Yeah, and he still shot 10 of 24.
Oh.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, they shot 46% from the field and they still won. 46%. UConn shot 43%. Their guard, 7 of 15. 2 of 7. 4 of 7. 4 of 9. Another 2 of 7. Wow, they just did not shoot well. Didn't really rebound as well. They got one guy had 8 rebounds, but New Mexico State advances in the West region. And I guess we would Kurt, I'll get your take. What do you think of the Michigan and Colorado State game? Did Michigan beat Colorado State?
I'm just glad we won. Honestly. Frankie Collins lit it up, though.
Yeah, Frankie Collins and Hunter Dickinson really played well. Eli Brooks played 40 minutes, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. A great game out of him. Frankie Collins plays 31. He has 14. Eli Brooks just can't shoot. He can do everything else but shoot. 5 of 13. Just don't shoot the ball, Eli. Frankie Collins plays 31 minutes, finally gets his minutes, and he does something with it. 6 of 7 for 14 points, 6 rebounds.
That'll work.
2 assists. That's great. Dickinson, 35 minutes, 8 or 10. Easily a really great game. 21 points, 6 rebounds, 4 blocks. Great game. Diabate played started off kind of good, but fizzled out. And then Houston played 36 minutes, 5 of 11. He's got to shoot better. 3 of 8 from 3 is not very good.
That's about what he's been all year.
Yeah, he's just been average. He got 5 rebounds. Diabate got 9 rebounds, so that was great. And Eli Brooks got 7. That's crazy. Looking at the bench, Terrence Williams plays 9 minutes. He gets 2 points. Brennan Johns plays 13 minutes. He doesn't take a shot, thank God. And
it's probably a good thing.
Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. And Kobe Buffkin plays 9 minutes, 0 of 2. So Michigan shoots 28% from 3, 4 of 14. Awful. But
I don't even know why we shoot threes.
Yeah, literally. But we did go 86% from the line, which is really good, and 54% from the field goal line. Let's dive into some Colorado State players who took over. Their forward Thomas, 5 of 9. He ended up with 15 points. Then they had a guard, 1 of 9. 1 of 9 shooting for 2 points, 0 of 4 from 3. Roddy, their other guard, 38 minutes, 5 of 11, 1 of 6. Stevens, their other guard, 3 of 11. And then Moore, 3 of 7. They shot 35%.
Ooh.
Yeah, they shot 35%. Terrible. They used their whole bench. Here's their bench. 1 of 4, 2 of 6, 3 of 7.
So they just got clamped.
35% from
they got locked
the field.
Down.
They shot 23 of 65 and 12 of 35 from 3. Just a good defensive win from Michigan as they move on, and they will play Tennessee tomorrow at 5:15. So that'll be the coverage on that. Carter, you have anything else you want to add to?
What happened to Ohio State? Did they win or lose?
Ohio State did.
I'm pretty sure they won.
Loyola.
Yeah.
They won 54.
The old lady. What's her name?
Yeah. I don't even remember. Loyola shot. Yeah, they couldn't make a shot. 26%.
Oh.
Ohio State.
41 points.
Ohio State. Look at that. 6%. Ohio State shot 6%. 1 of 15 from 3.
Wow. So if they probably play anyone else, they probably lose.
Yep. Yeah,
wow.
Absolutely.
Well.
Liddell was 4 of 9 for 10 points. They got their starting center back. He was 4 of 10. Bohannon was 5 of 7. They didn't really get anything out of their bench. Yeah, they play anybody decent. They probably lose. That's insane. But Ohio State gets Nova.
Ooh.
And then so they get Nova.
Mm-hmm.
The winner of our game plays it. So like, if Ohio State wins and Michigan wins, they play to go to the Sweet 16.
They play each other?
Yeah.
Oh man. I hope that happens.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
But we'd have to beat 3-seeded Tennessee. They'd have to beat 2-seeded Nova.
Hey, anything can happen.
Could happen.
In March Madness, anything
is
possible.
First day. Nothing really popping off today, I don't think. I think pretty much everything's going as expected. All right, and we are going to end it off with some NFL offseason coverage, talking about this week's latest moves. Obviously, we already got the Deshaun Watson to Cleveland out of the way, nice and early, but we're going to talk about another move that will now be a little overshadowed as Devontae Adams is traded from the Packers to the Raiders. His hometown team, he grew up a Raiders fan, and the Packers, 2 picks? That's it? That's what you can get for him? 2 picks? Best receiver in football, probably? Is worth 2 draft picks.
They got fleeced, but they didn't have much choice, though. It was either get something for him or just cut him, because he didn't want to play under that franchise tag, and they had no money because Aaron Rodgers took all their money.
Yeah. Greedy. He wanted to get paid. Now they're gonna suck. Now they're not gonna be. They're probably gonna get bounced in the divisional for sure. If not the wild card, they're gonna suck.
I don't even know if they'll make the playoffs.
Right. They're gonna win that division. Most likely.
For sure.
Most likely. Let's.
I would say.
Minnesota's decent.
I would say Minnesota. I want to say. Yeah. I would say Minnesota. It's probably. It's very close. Very close. But with man, I didn't think that was gonna happen either.
Right.
A lot of crazy moves have been happening. But with man, like we said earlier, with Devontae Adams going to the West, the Raiders, that's a pretty interesting pairing. Man, all the offenses there are just looking lethal.
Yeah,
lethal.
The AFC West is going to be a bloodbath. Whoever comes out of that might be the Super Bowl favorite.
If they're not worn out,
yeah,
if they're not bad,
if they don't kill each other,
if they're not injured,
they might kill each other. Honestly, they might kill each other trying to get to the top. I'm not gonna lie. So that's a crazy development. Kurt, any other crazy moves?
Your boy's back.
Tom Brady announced that he is returning for another season.
That's not surprising.
I hate to see it because he plays for the Bucs now and he dominates us. Actually, we kind of dominate him, but then he kind of beats us in the playoffs. Kind of how it's been going. But
yeah, I mean, pretty much. He's only beaten the Saints once.
Yeah.
Since he's been there.
Regular season, we kind of clam him up.
He got shut down last year.
Yeah.
Literally no points scored.
I am shocked. I mean, but like he spent 1 month with his family, and that was enough for him. He said, "All right."
I honestly was thinking if he was going to come back, it was going to be more towards actually like the start of the season, just so he could kind of see what team looks appealing. But I guess it was kind of good he came back to Tampa so fast, because then they re-signed Godwin and their center. So, I mean, hey, he likes it there. I don't blame him. Florida's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And, they're going to win that division. That's for sure.
Yeah, that division's probably going to be sorry. With the potential starting quarterback being Sam Darnold.
Matt Ryan,
Matt Ryan,
Matt Ryan,
who is garbage, and then you got Simeon or at this point, Winston might be our best bet. And he's not even for sure to come back.
I did just read they're saying Winston's most likely going to go back to the Saints.
Okay.
But, yeah, I don't know. I bet there's still more crazy stuff that's going to happen before next weekend.
This was just a crazy week in sports. We're going to close this one out.
I think we
got them all?
Try to think of anything else crazy happened this week with, those were pretty much all the big trades. I guess. I don't know I wonder what they're going to do with Baker. I wonder where he's going to go.
Yeah, Baker's a really interesting piece now.
That'll probably be something maybe that'll develop next week, for sure.
I could see both teams that was in the running for Deshaun Watson going for him, the Saints and the Falcons or Panthers. I could see all three of us going for him, honestly, with all three of us kind of needing quarterback help.
Yeah. I don't know. Time will tell, but...
Time will only tell. Another week in sports, made on Ridgeway Sports Podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're out everywhere. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Like, comment, share. Give us some topics to talk about. Get at us on Twitter, at made on Ridgeway. Throw us some questions you guys might have, and we'll get answering to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope you guys enjoyed. Curry, got anything else?
Nope. Just excited to see something's happening in the sports world again, because it has been very stale.
Glad to be into the full off-season swing. Let's go. That'll do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.
Adios.